So in my house, I ended up taking out the stairs, and they got rebuilt so that they were more up to code and weren't covered in lead paint. And I also didn't like the spindles because they were kind of boring and square and not really fitting the Victorian style that I was going for with the house. So I found these spindles on Facebook Marketplace, as well as this big newel post that is beautiful. But the spindles are oak, the newel post and the stairs are maple, and I want to paint these white so that they don't have the two wood tones, and I think it just is a nice look. So I have to sand these down, give them a rough sand, and then I'm going to paint them. I've never used a lathe before. Well, I haven't used this lathe before. The last one I used was years ago, so I'm just gonna, hopefully it works. Mildly terrifying. So I had 60 grit and 80 grit on, I put duct tape on the back of it, so we'll see how that goes. These are all primed, so now I'm gonna let them dry, and then I'll do a coat of white paint over time. So I'm gonna just spray them the same as this. But yeah, no, this worked out really nicely. Now that the spindles are painted, the next step is to sand this banister, which I'm excited about because this is the original banister that was here when I bought the house. And I'm glad that I get to use it because it was kind of sad taking apart those stairs, but it needed to be done, and so to have a piece of them will be nice. But I want to sand it down, freshen it up, and then stain it the same way the floors and the newel posts are stained. So I'm gonna get started on that. Watch your fingers. You okay?
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult?
I think it's because it's the maple. Yeah, it's bloody hard. Yeah, that's hardwood. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess I'll pre-drill a little bigger. This is just as hard. Seems weird.
Well, let's see if that went
I
through.
think totally.
It's gonna be great.
Goodness. This is probably totally the wrong tool.
Did your battery die?
Maybe. No? It's just hard to show. Up!
Did you get your hand?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Are you bleeding?
I will be.
Ah!
Can you hold the horse? Just broke the tip of the last bit.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, that's not gonna work anymore.
So the rail isn't quite going on very well. So what we've decided to do is take the newel post out and cut an inch off the bottom and see, because this rail is too short, but it's long enough at the top. Hopefully it works. TBD. Okay, so we had to take the rest of the night off and start again today, and we determined that the newel post was too tall, which is why the first railing wasn't going in, which we probably should have figured that out earlier, but we've never done this before. So anyway, we cut the newel post down. Forrest cut the newel post down. I didn't cut it down. And now the first one is going in, and it's fine. The problem we're now facing is the railing is warped from age, so we're either going to bring it down a little bit more for these ones, or that's probably what we're going to do. So But we're on the right track now, so this should go better than it did yesterday. Yesterday was terrible. All right, so we have the banister, the spindle at this height and at the top are the same, so it's good to go. Now we're going to do the second spindle, which is going to be a bit smaller. So we've measured it to 31.5 inches. So Forrest is going to cut them out to that length, and then I'm going to sand them because they're a little bit wider just in here compared to up here. So I'm going to sand them down so that they fit in the 3/4 inch hole. So I think we're on the right track finally. How do you want to put these in?
One at a time. Lots of curse words.
Yeah.
Stay on the top though. I don't know if I start with the bottom or. I don't think it. I don't know.
What is currently stopping this from going down?
This post here, or one of these. But I gotta get this first one is.
It's this one. You can't get that first one in.
How is that so much smaller?
Yeah, we got there.
Why? 20.
Today's gonna be easy.
20, okay. I think it's still number 3, because we didn't cut this down.
No, we didn't cut it down. Maybe we'll cut it down.
Or drill the hole more.
Either or. Have a little cry.
This is awful.
Mm-hmm.
We stick this guy in,
Yep.
pin it, stick this guy in, and then pull it out. Stick this guy in, pin it, put it down.
We'll
Pull it out, put it in. Pull it out, put it in.
We will unbolt this so we can easily do it, and yeah.
Because I personally am not having a good time.
Nope.
So that was an actual literal nightmare. It took us 3 days to install these rails. And it was horrible the entire time. This banister was really warped, which caused us a lot of problems. And then every time we tried to put one in, it just kept lifting up and down. We definitely did not go about it the best way. But we tried to do it where the hole's big enough here and you go up and then down, but we couldn't get the hole deep enough, and it was a process. I was going to finish this video by staining and putting a runner, but I think I need to take a step away from the stairs for a little bit and come back with a part 2 with this being stained. And I need to put a runner up for my fiance's dog, because she doesn't know how to do stairs, and it's very funny, but she will go flying. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to DIY your own stair railing, my suggestion is that you don't. You hire people who do it every day and know what the heck they're doing, because this almost broke me. Thanks for watching.